Hey, welcome everyone to the TKP Sleepover. Let me know how this is looking so far. I tried to get a little mood going on for all of us. And I'm going to be speaking with this very radio-friendly voice for the next, I don't know how long. We're going to see how long we last all together. How are we all doing? Andrew Turner says, why are we waiting? Hello everyone, I saw all the comments leading up. I'm so glad to have you all on here. It feels really kind of strange being back after so long, but so comforting to be back. And I feel like I'm really rusty now at doing all this, but hopefully it's just going to be a chilled evening of lovely music with the soft lighting, says Mel. Absolutely, it is really cozy actually, and I'm wearing my favorite, I guess, PJ top. I don't usually wear t-shirts going to bed, but I thought it might not be too appropriate not to wear anything on top, so I'm wearing one of my favorites, which is a Gudetama, the Gudetama, who is the Japanese lazy egg, a t-shirt dedicated to that lazy egg. Ollie ASMR, says Mel. Nadine says, we missed you. I missed you guys so much. It's been really strange, and I'm not gonna lie, it's been a kind of odd time for me to spend. Suddenly I've been going from every day playing music and interacting with you guys to suddenly this huge cutoff, and now I'm a bit like, oh my god, that it was such a huge part of the past 2 months. So yeah, it definitely feels strange. Love the t-shirt, very snug, thank you very much. Absolutely. Oh, I met you for Churi Fenton, who is an incredible Spanish vlogger and actually an amazing artist, I should say, not a vlogger. And we made friends with her, so we know there are a lot of Spanish fans in the house from that. So yes, it's been very weird being separated from these live sessions, being separated from you guys, but this is like the perfect excuse to be back at it again. And I've been looking forward to this for so long, because there's nothing I love more than just singing in like a darkish room and just completely getting yourself involved with music. There's a strange thing that happens in the evening where suddenly music, it just takes a new life. So this is a really exciting experience. So good to see you, says Dan Horn. Good to see you, mate. Base Face, great to see you, Ollie. Great to see you, Mark. Good to see you in the thread. I'm going to start off with a little tune. And I feel like this one's... all these tunes I'm going to play for you tonight are slight deviations. One, because I don't want to wake up the neighbors. But two, because I feel like I'm going to appropriate them to the mood we're at now. So hopefully you guys enjoy. I'm going to start off with a really old TKB tune. I'm just going to start off with Gathering the Pieces of a Broken Heart. Let's go. Try not to kill my plants at the same time. Trisha says, missing the plants and the table and the cat, of course. I know the cat has already gone to bed, guys.
I've been gathering the pieces of a broken heart, from happiness to weakness, I'm finding every part. I've been searching for the true colors, it's hiding all the way in the dark. I'm missing a part, I'm missing a part. You wouldn't guess how many pieces form a broken heart. I've been searching over seasons, when did it even start? I've been searching for the true colors, it's hiding all the way in the dark. I'm missing a part, I'm missing a part. Tell me, when will it be found? How is it you found? Call the people when it's found. Oh, how is it you found? 'Cause I've been searching for the true colors, yes. Hiding all the way in the dark, and I'm missing a part. I'm missing a part. Oh, I've been missing a part. Now I am missing a part. She's been gathering the pieces of my broken heart. She's been following my footsteps from the very start. She's been holding a part of my heart that I searched so hard for in the dark. I'm missing a part, yes. I'm missing a part, yeah. Tell me, when will it be found, found, found? How is it you found, found, found? Call the people when it's found, found, found. How is it you found, found, found? Call the people, now it's found, found, found. How is it you found, found, found? How is it you found? How is it you found? 'Cause I've been searching for the true colors, yeah. Hiding in the dark and I'm missing a part. I'm missing a part, yeah. I'm missing a part. Now I'm missing a part. I've stopped gathering pieces of my broken heart. I put them in my pocket. I put them in the
There you have it, guys. That is my take on gathering the pieces of a broken heart as a little sleepover session for you guys. Let me know what you thought, if you enjoyed it. I had to take it down just a little bit. When it got to the chorus, I realized I was like, I just can't help but just being loud at this moment. Jack says, loving it. Got to you on the big screen with a tub of Nutella and a spoon. Mad vibes. That, oh my God, I should have definitely, why didn't I get snacks? What a foolish thing to do on my part. I definitely should have gotten snacks. Yes, absolutely. That is a great shout. I hope you guys are really cozy at the moment and just, I don't know, let me know where you're from. I love that Jack's on the big screen with Nutella and a big spoon. I mean, to be honest, there's no end to that pleasure right there. Thank you guys so much. Meant to clap, says Mel. Thank you guys so much for all the love. Hi, lovely to see/hear you again. Different background, although still have a lovely potted plant. Yeah, so I only changed the background because I wanted to get a bit of the outside so you guys could see. I don't know, there was something, I really wanted you guys to see that it was dark for some reason. I just love that. There's something to me about like being in a house with windows and seeing that it's dark outside, which makes it that little bit more special. So sorry for moving away from the usual background. I completely appreciate that must be a bit disorienting. Really cozy, wearing a great green shirt. You might know it. Amazing. Love that you guys have the merch on. I'm totally watching from bed, says Tom. Yes, incredible voice, says Yolanda. Thank you very much. And I've got to say, for anyone who's heard that recording of gathering the piece of a broken heart, that came about in such a special way, which is one of the reasons why I picked it for this evening, is I was actually out with Sam, and we were, I don't know if Sam's in the thread right now, but we had been drinking and actually playing music together. We just been drinking, playing music when we got a phone call from our producer saying, listen, I've just had a cancellation in the studio, but I'm here right now. Can you guys come and join me and we can just record something? Which was really cool. I can't name the studio for legal reasons, but I can tell you it's a really, really beautiful studio in London, and we're very grateful to be there. But so we ended up cycling, I guess, or finding a way to go all the way to the studio and jumped in the booth, and we recorded Gathering the Piece of a Broken Heart. And the track you're hearing right now, so the one on Spotify and the one on iTunes, is actually after a few drinks and definitely after singing our voices off. So at the end of the recording, my voice crackles so much, and that's because I'd been singing all night and it just came out as it was. So it was a really special moment, and I thought I'd share that with you guys because I'm guessing a lot of you didn't know that. Love this. Stumbled on this. Didn't know you were live tonight. Cheers, Ollie. Amazing. Yeah, I hear that some people are being contacted by YouTube telling them that I'm live right now, which is a great thing. So hopefully you're just in bed, ready to go to bed, and this popped up, and this will be your bedtime watching. Eugenie says, watching from bed here too. Best place to be. Amazing. Amazing. Well, listen, I'm going to jump into a tune before I end up speaking too much, because I know I'm going to speak a lot tonight. So I'm going to jump into a cover right now, and this is a tune called Revelry, which I think is just perfect for this setting. It's by the Kings of Leon, but probably not a tune that you've heard very often, because it's not really a radio tune, but if you've heard the album, this is definitely one that I've spun so many times. So it's called Revelry. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hi from Japan. Konbanwa. Ohayo. Ohayo gozaimasu. So, on the couch, feet up, watching on the big screen and eating pita chips with cheese. Oh, you guys have got all the snacks. You guys are killing the snacks right now. Dan Horn, you've done it well, I've got to say. Here we go. I'm going to play you Revelry.
What a night for a dance, you know I'm a dancing machine, with the fire in my bones and the sweet taste of kerosene. I get lost in the night so high, don't wanna come down, and to face the loss of the good thing that I found. In the dark of the night I can hear calling my name. With the hardest of hearts I still feel full of pain. So I drink and I smoke and I ask you if you're ever around, even though it was me who drove us right in the ground. 'Cause the times we shared, they were precious to me. All the while I was dreaming of revelry. Ooh, dreaming of revelry. Ooh, dreaming of revelry. Dreaming of revelry. Wanna run, baby, run like a stream down the mountainside. With the wind in my back, I won't even ever bat an eye. Just know it was you all along, had a hold of my heart. With the demon and me were the best friends from the start. 'Cause the times we shared, they were precious to me. All the while I was dreaming of revelry. Ooh, dreaming of revelry. Ooh, dreaming of revelry. Ooh, dreaming of revelry. Yes. So I told myself dreaming a revelry. Dreaming a revelry. Dreaming a revelry. Dreaming a revelry.
There you have it, guys. That is a Kings of Leon, one of my favorite Kings of Leon tunes. And as Andrew said, I did play that for you guys during the sessions. And I've got to say, I just absolutely love that tune. Thank you guys for all the love you're showing me in the thread. I love reading these comments. One of my faves from Only by the Night. Nostalgic greetings from Norway. Amazing, Marius. Good to know we got people in Norway watching right now. It is that album, I've got to say, it's pretty incredible. And I think that the guys from Kings of Leon aren't actually the biggest fan of that album. They're not the biggest fans of the music they made during that album. But I've got to say, it's just such an amazing tune to me, especially this one. It really gets you in a mood, and I really hope they love that one anyway. And the song recorded at Abbey Road, says Paolo. Are you asking about the song we recorded at Abbey Road? Are you trying to get me to reveal some album secrets? Is that what you're trying to do? Absolutely smashed it, says Alex Parry. Really takes me back. Thank you, guys. Yeah, absolutely. It is a bit of a flashback because it's a real sound that's from that era of that band. And yeah, I'll keep saying it. I'll say it now and I'll say it again. I just absolutely love it. Good night from Spain, it says Andrea. Good to know you guys are loving it. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I love seeing all these different countries. It's so cool. I wish I was in London and could join this session and some drinks and snacks. What a nice song. Oh, well, good. Yeah, I mean, all over the world. I don't know what time it is right now for you guys, but hopefully you're just snuggling up. I mean, it's a Saturday. Even if it's during the daytime, you guys should just relax on the couch and listen. Hopefully that's what you're doing anyway. Mel says, ooh, secrets. No, I'm not going to be revealing anything tonight. I'm not allowed, but I will say that things are coming soon. That's all I'm saying. So, how are you guys doing? I hope you've been well over the past few weeks. I haven't been able to do the sessions for you guys, but I've still been in touch with a number of people, and I've been able to see your lovely faces during your recordings of your dance for our next single. And I've got to say, I'm so impressed by some of the originality in your videos. It's been really cool going through them all and seeing some familiar names as well, and then some not so familiar names, but loving the dances absolutely. And there have been some crazy locations you guys have been sending in from. There's this one person who sent in their video, and they are recording themselves dancing in a cave, and it's an actual cave, which is crazy. And it's so cool to see, and I just love all these different backgrounds. Knowing where you guys are from is really cool. And Noriko, I thought it might be you. I couldn't read your kanji, but I'm guessing that says Noriko-san, perhaps. It's 6:48 a.m. Oh my goodness, Noriko, you are dedicated. But in a similar mood. I feel like 6:48 a.m. is potentially very similar to 10:48 in London. That kind of like, you're not quite during the day yet. You're in that transition period. Let me see what I had on the list. I want to play you some of the new offcuts, or we're calling them hashtag TKP leftovers at the moment. And one that stuck with, it seems like a lot of you guys, is a track called Fine, because I think it was one of the first TKP leftovers that we played. And I got so many messages from you guys saying how much you loved it and how much you want it to be recorded, and how much you'd like to hear it again. So I'm going to play that tune if that's all right. So this is one of the ones that didn't quite make the cut for the album, but that you guys loved. So here it is. It's called Fine. Just after I find the lyrics. Wow, Noriko, good morning, says Eugenie. Of course, yes, it's almost midnight in France now. In about 10 minutes, it'll be midnight in France and in Germany, I guess. Look at me, time zones.
I don't know, I'm feeling like I'll never truly be alone. I'm heading home, wherever I go I know it's beautiful. Those demons in your mind, they ain't got nowhere to hide. You see them off in time, heart'll be the blinding light. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Time I found that I'm a little more. The smallest things bring me so much joy, I start to overflow. Those demons in your mind, they ain't got nowhere to hide. You'll see them off in time, your heart'll be the guiding light. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Shrug it off in time. Hold a memory deep inside. The thought of it ignites, enough for it to set a light of fire in the night. Hold it till it feels right. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Thank you guys for all the love in the comments. It's really hard actually to sing and read the comments and not be tempted to immediately reply to them. I really appreciate you guys sticking around during this late night session. And to me, that track is just the perfect track for something like this. It's just an evening of just listening to something soothing, and hopefully that soothed your souls, guys. That to me is a song that is written for me to be able to calm down sometimes, and for me to be able to take a step back and realize that everything around is okay, even in the hardest times. I've been listening to a podcast which is completely unrelated, by the way. I'm just going on complete tangents here, but it's a podcast that Chris recommended to me. Actually, it's a movie review podcast with Mark Commode, and they talk about Tom Hanks in this podcast, and Tom Hanks is one of my all-time favorite actors, and I want to say my favorite actor, just because I love everything he's ever been in. And if anyone wants to tell me a movie he's not at least good in, I'm challenging you to that. But they had him on the show, and he mentions some really hard times he's had and some really great times, and he uses this quote all the time. He said, "This too shall pass." And I just loved that saying, and I just thought it was such a great way of being able to deal with the situation you're in, whether good or bad. Sometimes you've got to realize that these things are going to eventually curve over like waves. They're going to end, and it applies to everything, and I just absolutely love that. Jack says, "You're really going to have to record this. Sorry, Ollie, mate, but we need it." I mean, I'm excited to say that potentially it's already been recorded. I'm not I'm not meant to be revealing any secrets tonight, but hopefully, it's definitely something that is happening, and it potentially has already happened. Noriko says, "Andrew is a living archive of TKP. He remembers when this song was sung." That is, Andrew, would you agree with that saying? And actually, Andrew has replied in Japanese, which is starting to make me think that Andrew has a secret life in which he speaks Japanese, and I would absolutely love that. Especially this week, says my mum, actually, Lizzie O'Hara Boyce, who's in the thread, and I completely agree with that. You've got to remember that there are some pretty horrible things happening in the world right now, and people who are trying to go against the grain of something truly important, and there's gonna be a historical change, and for the better, but there are people always going to resist that. And I know all of you guys who are listening and who are TKP fans are people who are always welcoming of any kind of person and anyone, and that we're all in this big family together. But obviously there are people who are going to go against the grain, and it's always going to happen. But this too shall pass, of course. And we'll live in a beautiful place, of course. So, Mel says, "My mum is here too." Amazing. So good to have all the mums in the house. That's what we love. We love all ages. Love Tom Hanks, but he's an Aston Villa guy, says Dan Horn. Chris is loving that. Is he actually an Aston Villa guy? Can you be an Aston Villa guy from all the way over there? I guess you can. The character on your t-shirt seems Japanese one. Is it? Yes, Noriko. It's Guretama. I don't know if you know Guretama, the lazy egg. He's a Sanrio character, which I'm sure you've come across. But Guretama, the lazy egg, is an egg that is just always wanting to just laze around and be lazy, which is just an amazing thing. Another one of those quirks from Japan, which I just absolutely love. So let me see what's on my list, because I think it's about time that I change guitars. Could this be true? Let's have a look. I've written a little schedule here because I didn't want to not play anything and not remember my schedule. Here we go. Yes. We are switching to the guitar. It's happening. So I'm switching to the Bon Iver guitar. I'm going to mute myself for a little bit so you don't get a click in your ears. Hope you don't mind. Here we go. So, I think I love this tuning of this guitar right now. This is as I've been calling it, the Bon Iver guitar during the sessions. It's just so much fun to play everything on, to be honest. So, I'm going to play another little TKP leftover, which has been requested, and this one is called Honey. Oh, right, Mel. You meant that your mum isn't here currently, but Tom Hanks is her favorite actor. Got you. Okay, but she is here too. Okay, I should finish the sentences before I conclude. Absolutely. Well, this is great to know. We have two things in common. We're both here, and she loves Tom Hanks, so I love your mum already. I mean, I've met her a few times. She's a lovely person. Here we go. This is Honey.
a picture of love, print it out and frame it up. You hang it somewhere, shade it from the sun, leave it out for too long. It's in the dust, you barely see that something's going on. Is it falling to pieces, honey? Is it out of your sight in the firing line? Is it falling to pieces, honey? Is it out of your sight? Keep it out of line. Take a trickle of the light or a glimmer of hope. You found a way to turn rust into gold. Said you dig a mine, said you go down till I broke, but now you're hoping on a diamond in the rough. Is it falling to pieces, honey? Is it out of your sight in the firing line? Is it falling to pieces, honey? Is it out of your sight in the back of your mind? Your little cold mind. Your little cold mind. Is it falling to pieces, honey? Is it out of your sight in the firing line? Is it falling to pieces, honey? Is it out of your sight in the back of your mind? Your little cold mind. Your little cold mind. Is it falling to pieces, honey? Is it out of your sight in the firing line? Is it falling to pieces, honey? Is it out of your sight in the back of your mind?
There you have it, guys. That was Honey, of course, one of our hashtag TKP leftovers. Sorry, I'm catching up on all the comments. We got some people loving Yes Honey. A lot of love. Thank you so much, guys. And we got some TKP knowledge. Steven still did some solo stuff with a guitar tuned that way. Oh, amazing guitar knowledge. Thank you very much for that. I need to look that up. That's really cool. Played 8th of April by Andrew. Thank you very much. Or if there's no Leftovers album, I sure hope you'll play this live. Amazing. Thank you, guys. I actually decided during that performance to do the bridge twice because I just really, really, really love singing that bridge, that little, this bit. Your little cold mind. I love playing that bit, so I just decided to go and have another round of it. I hope you guys don't mind. But sometimes you just have to, you got to play what feels right. And yeah, I just wanted to do that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Yes, the Leftover album is something I'm loving more and more, especially now that, we're in a situation where the boys and I, we've been able to record some things without necessarily being able to see each other, which is, I'm not going to lie, it's very painful not being able to see the guys and play together and be able to feel that off each other. But I really love that we're still sharing this musical moment from a distance, and it's very, very fun. So hopefully this Leftovers album will come to fruition. I'm reading this now because I'm mainly intrigued. In my train of thought there, I was just completely stopped because the first sentence from Mary in this thread is "my bearded dragon." Okay, in brackets, pet. So can everyone just focus on this comment for a second? My bearded dragon / pet and squirrel, okay, this is crazy, in front of the window, listened along as well. I'm going to say they liked it. Mary, is this real? Because that's incredible that you... I mean, it sounds like you're living in a fairy tale right now. Has the music transcended you to a different otherworldly realm right now? Because you have a bearded dragon as a pet, and you have a squirrel that happens to just chill out on your windowsill. I'm very, very jealous right now, if this is true, and I'm guessing this is true, because how you'd be able to come up with that on the spot would amaze me. Mel says, "Oh, all the animals, Mary. That's so cool. Absolutely so cool. So cool. How is this? You are amazing." I mean, can we have? I mean, are you allowed to share content on this thread? Can we have a picture of this bearded dragon? Because firstly, I wanna see this thing. I'm guessing it's like a Komodo dragon, maybe a smaller kind of version, or giant lizard, something like that. Is that what we're talking about, or is it truly a dragon out of a Shihiro or something? I mean, what are we talking about here? This is this is incredible. I love hearing that, guys. The squirrel is an orphan, comes to my window every day for a few nuts. Is this... you are living a real-life fairy tale, by the way. Just so everyone knows. I mean, I'm very happy with my pet cat. I love the cat, obviously, but I don't have an orphan squirrel that comes to grab nuts every now and then, and a bearded dragon who just chills out and listens to music. That's really awesome. Can we let's give some love for a bearded dragon and a squirrel? Are they friends? Can they be friends in this universe? Would that be just stepping a bit too far in the unbelievable realm? Bearded dragon is a lizard, about 40 centimeters long. I'm guessing that's about this long. Is that about right? A bearded dragon, guys. A bearded. Hopefully there are no innuendos with that, but a bearded dragon is about 40 centimeters long, and it sounds amazing. Are the rest of the band joining tonight? Julia, well, they are joining in the thread. Unfortunately, I still can't have them in my flat at the moment, which is really sad, without not being able to play together and making too much noise. But I know they're in the thread. A few of them are anyway. Let us know if you're in the band, guys. Tom, Chris, I think, are here. Potentially Sam as well. Let's see. Yes, what's your lizard called? Let us know what your lizard is called. That makes you Cinderella, Ollie. All the animals go... All the animals go to me. Cinderolly, we should say. Look at that. The scary thing is that's not the first time I've been called that. Cinderolly. Amazing. Only in the thread, I'm afraid, says Chris. Yes, he's here in spirit, absolutely. I mean, I'm looking forward to... we'll definitely do this, guys. I mean, I hope you're on board with this, because I'm just speaking on your behalf now. But as soon as we're allowed to do this kind of thing where we're all together and jamming again, we should do a live session of us jamming all together and celebrating, because that's going to be a really cool moment, and I really look forward to it. Now I want to draw bearded dragon and squirrel being friends. Yes, bearded dragon and squirrel being friends are the coolest things. So, before I babble on too much, I'm going to play a song while you guys talk about the bearded dragon and the squirrel and make up this incredible story where they're friends and they fight crime or something. Let me know. I'm going to play your little song. So, let's see if I can do this actually. Okay, bear with me. This is on a different tuning, so this is a bit of a jam. I'm gonna play you 20.
In a day, just to find that I run out of time. Seems like yesterday, just another way to say goodbye. I was holding on to something, I don't want to see the other side. Even when you thought I was losing it, I reckon that you had that feeling maybe once or twice. Feels like gold, can't let go. I wake up every morning feeling 20 years old. soon as I can draw the line. I won't give a damn. I'll look back on days in black and white. I was holding on to years I didn't want to see the other side. Even when you thought I was losing it, I reckon that you had that feeling maybe once or twice. Feels like gold, can't let go. I wake up every morning feeling 20 years old. Feels like gold, can't let go. Wake up every morning feeling 20 years old. It's all just the fear that I'm missing out. Good old days watching VHS at home, yeah. Oh, it's all just the fear that I'm growing old. To minute ago you were on your knees, walking out that door. It feels like gold, I can't let go. I wake up every morning feeling 20 years old. It feels like gold, can't let go. You wake up every morning feeling 20 years old. I wake up every morning feeling 20 years old. Yes. I wanna wake up every morning feeling 20 years old.
So there you have it, guys. That was a little rendition of 20 using the Bon Iver tuning. I'm hoping. I'm just reading a few things now. I'm skimming, but is it that the bearded dragon is called Bubbles? Is that a possibility? Because I would absolutely love that. Or did Trisha just say bubble? Bubble of 1, but social distance of 6, said Trisha. Is that so? Bubble of 1. Okay. I wish the Komodo dragon was called Bubble, but turns out it's more the social distancing rules that we have in place. So I think that's a possibility. Yeah. I just yes. I think there's Boris Johnson saying one thing and then us saying something else. It depends on how you feel, but we're not going to go into that. We're going to keep it chill tonight. So, I actually love that song. Proper resonates with me. Oh, Jack, thank you so much. I'm so glad you guys like that. 20 is one of those songs that was written definitely at a time where potentially you worry about just growing up in general. It's a big deal. It's a big deal, and I know it's a hard thing to get your head around, even till you're whatever age. It's one of those things you never can truly get your head around it, and it's that song really kind of like just talks about how we're going through it, at least, and it's a lot of fun to play, to be honest, because I love doing that live and having everyone sing back that I wanna wake up every morning feeling 20 years old. It's such a cool moment. If you've seen us at a show, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. It's so cool you're doing this, saving us from boredom. I'm glad I'm saving you from boredom. To be honest, this is such a cool thing for me to do. I rarely get the opportunity to kind of just like actually play songs in the evenings. I don't know why, probably just because I haven't brought myself to do it, or it's just a normal time to go to bed, but there's something really special about playing at night. And I'm glad you guys are here to join me for this moment. Alec Davies says, good evening, hashtag TK Peeps. Hashtag TK Peeps, which has taken off quite nicely, I've got to say. I know that Nadine has organized this group online called hashtag TK Peeps for Life, and I'm so glad to see it's happening. It's an amazing thing. Nadia says, I saw you playing that song in Germany some time ago. Where in Germany did you see us playing it? I'm guessing it was during the Mad Tour. I guess it would have had to been, because that's part of the EP. But I'm curious. I'm curious because that was a really cool German side of the tour, and not to say that any of the other dates weren't cool. It's always so much fun to be able to sing and play with you guys. But there was a special run of dates in Germany that just worked out super, super well, and that was a lot of fun. Let's plan the next one, the next date. Well, I know the guys in the thread, the guys from the band are squirming right now because we have I can't say anything. But, you know, we're going to be playing live at some point. It might not be soon, but we'll be playing live at some point, and it's going to be so good, especially when you guys hear the album, which we got the masters back for the other day, and I'm so excited. I'm not going to lie. It's like such... I don't know, it's so cool that you guys have never actually heard any of the material. That's one thing that really, I don't know, is so important to us as well, because as a proof of growth as an artist, you want your fans to be able to kind of follow you musically, and I just so hope that you guys are going to love this music, and I kind of know you guys will, but I want you guys to be as excited as me, and it's so hard to say any of it without you guys hearing it, so I'm going to stop. And Thomas just told me shh, because I'm babbling off too much. On to the next song. I'm going to play you a little cover that this is the only cover we've ever put online, I guess, during any recording process. This is the first one we've had on Spotify and Apple Music and all the rest, and it's a song that I absolutely love, and we had so much fun doing it. It's for a little session. I was going to say a session called Colors. No, that is a session I'd really love to play. It was a session called Covers by the same people who do Mahogany. It's called Stop in the Name of Love. Here we go. So something absolutely supernatural happened. I don't know if you noticed, but the light just increased massively. I hit my guitar against the light and it just turned on, which is pretty amazing. So Eugenie is asking if it's possible to send the video for the dancing video by Monday. Yes, of course you can. No worries, guys. Just keep sending them in. We're putting a deadline on because we're going to start working on the video, but just keep sending them in. If you're a bit late, it's not a problem, honestly.
Baby, I'm aware of where you go each time you leave my door. See you walk down the street, knowing you are the love you'll meet. But this time before you want to hurt, leaving me alone and hurt. Was I ever so good to you? Was I ever so sweet to you? Yeah. Stop in the name of love before you break my heart. Stop in the name of love, yeah. And think it over, think it over, think it over. Would you think it over? Think it over. I've known of your secluded nights. I've seen her maybe once or twice. Was it a sweet expression worth more than my love and affection? Before you go and run to her arms, give it up to her charms. Was I never that good to you? Was I never that sweet to you? Yeah. Stop in the name of love before you break my heart. Stop in the name of love, yeah. And think it over, think it over. Think it over, baby, would you think it over? Think it over, would you think it over, yeah? you think it over? Would you think it over? Would you think it over? Think it over.
That was Stop in the Name of Love, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't seen our cover of that, it is available everywhere, and it was a lot of fun to record because we kind of these silhouettes. It's a really cool video made by the guys at Covers. It's a YouTube channel who make this really cool kind of like visionary experience along with a cover that an artist chooses. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for all the love in the comments. I'm seeing a little comment that's saying picture of squirrel and bearded dragon on Instagram now with TKP tagged. No way. Okay, I'm actually going to check this out. If you don't mind, I'm going to go to my phone because I want to see this. It's too good to be true. Let's have a look. Anyone who's... Maybe I should repost it. That's what I'll do. Give me a sec. So we're tagged on Instagram of a... I mean, there's a picture... Is this true? Okay, I've got... Okay. Oh, right. I'm tagged in it. Look at me. Absolute tech whiz here. Here we go. Oh my God, guys. I'm not even kidding. It's better than what I actually even imagined. Go to our Instagram right now. This is almost a direct order. And go check out this picture of a bearded lizard and a squirrel. And the squirrel is genuinely posing for the picture. I don't know if you can see this. You probably can't. This is insane. I'm stumped. Usually I always have something to say, but I'm absolutely stumped. That is crazy. There is actually a dragon with a squirrel. You live in this fairyland, and I'd love to be where you are right now because it sounds incredible. Yolanda says, Ollie, sounds great. Thank you. Thank you, Yolanda. Very, very sweet of you. Sula says, it's hilarious. Yes, I'm guessing you've seen the picture. I mean, it's crazy. You need to go check this out. There's a genuine giant lizard with a squirrel, and they're just friends, apparently, in this world that we live in. Why not? You know what? Why not? Why can't they be friends? Of course they should be friends. That's the nature of things, I guess. So how are you going to do the dance on stage with all the instruments, says Mel? That's going to be a bit trickier, and I hope we're all going to work on it. I'm counting on you guys when we play this song live for you guys to do the dance in the audience. I think that would be such a cool moment. So, Placebo's cat says, it's too late for us, guys. Have an amazing night. Love from Barcelona with potatoes omelette. Keep safe. Thank you very much. Have a lovely, lovely, lovely evening. Thank you for joining. I realize we are going into the late hours now. I'm going to carry on playing some music. This song is a cover by, well, it's the reason I have this guitar tuned to the tuning it's at right now. It's because of Bon Iver, and this song is called Skinny Love. And I had so many people write in saying how much they loved it. I'm going to do it again. Here we go. I mean, isn't that such a, like, I don't know. There's something about that chord which is just like it sums the evening, I feel like. Staring at the sea, love.
Right in the moment, shortest fall. And I told you to be patient, and I told you to be fine, and I told you to be balanced, and I told you to be kind. 'Cause at the end of all you wasted, and you'll be end of all your times, and you'll be holding all the tickets, and you'll be holding all the fines. Ooh. Come on, skinny love, what happened here? Suckle on the hope and life resist. My. Soul in the snow, the soul that's big. And I told you to be patient, and I told you to be fine, and I told you to be better, and I told you to be kind. And now all your love is wasted, and then who the hell was I? And I'll be breaking at the bridges, and at the end of all your lives. Ooh. Who will love you? Who will find? Who will fall for the righteous? Who will love you? Who will find? Who will love?
There you have it, guys. A little bit of Skinny Love for you. A song that for me forever will maintain some kind of incredible emotion that's it's just so hard to capture for so many artists. Something that is like so incredibly raw. And if you guys haven't heard the Bon Iver album, Forever Ago, I really, really recommend you just spend an evening like this, just chuck on your headphones and just sit back and relax and just feel what that person was feeling. It's so incredible. We've got a handle which I'm struggling to. 94 Ben Tange, gorgeous cover that took me back to my teens. Yes, I love that. I love songs that just take you back to an era, and hopefully during your teens. I don't know. To me, this is like a bit of a heartbreak song, and it's one of those which it can bring you back to some looking back, pretty hilarious times. Absolutely, but something which was so heartbreaking at the time. So, thank you guys for all the love in the thread. Thank you. I spent my night last night. I had a very little sleep last night. Completely my fault. I'm not going to blame it on anything else. This was my choosing. But I stayed up reading this thread on Reddit. For anyone who doesn't know Reddit, I mean, I'm sure you all know what Reddit is. It's a thread called 2-Sentence Horrors. Let me know if you've heard about it, because it's a pretty incredible thing. So the idea behind it is that you write 2 sentences and they scare you. It's just something that makes your kind of like skin shiver. And I just absolutely loved it. It was that kind of thing where I just love seeing contributions from people. Because I used to love kind of just like sitting around with my friends. We used to do this on the beach in Australia, all the time. We used to just go, like, bring a bottle of wine or something, or whatever spirit we could get, because we probably weren't allowed to buy any alcohol. And we'd sit in a circle on the beach and tell each other scary stories. And I loved that. I'm personally a person who loves scary movies. I love scary stories. I love anything that can get the hairs on the back of my neck to just like stick up. So I just loved it, and it brought me back to that idea of people just online sharing these little stories that you wouldn't have heard of, and some of them were true, which was even more terrifying. But if you guys have any kind of like scary kind of supernatural things happen to you, let me know. I want to know your 2-sentence horrors. It was such a cool thing. It's such a cool thing. I ended up writing one down because it was based on a true story. And I don't want to get you guys in a weird kind of scared mood, but I'm going to do it anyway. It'll be funny. But someone told me the story. Now, everyone who tells a scary story always says it's true, and I'm not convinced it was. But it was about this person who went to a hospital. Okay, Dan Horner just opened with a 2-sentence horror. Squirrels and lizards are watching. They know where you are. Now, that's more terrifying than ever. I love that. I love that so much, because I feel like they do have this kind of like pact between the dragon and the squirrel. They've got something going on. But so the story I'm gonna tell you guys now, which hopefully will get you guys a little scared unless I deliver it terribly. So here we go. So it's about this guy. He had to go to the hospital to get something checked in his back, and he was in the hospital room, and he was lying face down on obviously the tables that you have there to lie face down. You know, the ones with little holes, almost like you're getting a massage, but obviously he was getting something done to his back. And he hears some footsteps walking in through the door, and someone's voice says, "Hey, I'll be your doctor today. I'm just going to start with a little anesthetic, and then we can get going." And obviously the guy on the hospital bed was like, "Of course, that sounds great." And so he feels a few pricks in his back, but they kind of like felt wrong. There were a few of them, and he kept saying like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I keep missing where I'm supposed to do it." Anyway, as the guy starts slowly drifting off, he hears the footsteps leave, and then another set of footsteps walk through the door and say, "Hi, I'll be your doctor today." And I found that terrifying. The idea that there's this person who's come into the hospital room and pretended to be a doctor, done something to you, but you don't know what. I mean, it was one of those, it really, really creeped me out. So let me know if you've got more scary stories, guys. Squirrels and lizards are watching. They know, yeah, of course, we know that now. Extract on 27th of March, and then in full on 28th of March. Andrew, you are honestly like a human agenda. It's incredible. Had a little Bluetooth speaker that turned on by itself one night. Still get shivers when I hear the song. Wait, Mel, was it playing a song as it turned on? Or was it just Alexa just turning on? Because I heard from someone else they had Alexa turn on and say security cameras shut down or something to equally as terrifying. At that point, I'd probably just throw Alexa out the window and get rid of it. But the Bluetooth speaker, what did it play? Was it something like, "Hello Darkness, my old friend"? Then you should be very terrified. What did it play? Listen, I'm going to play you guys a couple more songs. I realized I put loads of songs and it's getting really late for some of you, but I'm going to keep going. The next one I'm going to play is Mad. I'm going to play you guys this tune because I want to hear it in this environment. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Is everyone getting suitably freaked out now? I love all these stories. No, it played something by Ellie Goulding. Okay, Mel, that's far less terrifying. All of a sudden, it's just like, okay. At least it was Ellie Goulding, which is slightly more uplifting. I should have really had some wine with this. Felt like a bit more appropriate.
thought I saw something in the corner of your eye. A flashing of a light like a diamond in the sky. Did I fall too deep like the other times? Was headed to the river when I saw the sight. Flashback moments got me looking twice. Yeah. Did I fall too deep? Did I let it slide? 'Cause I swear it's late, but I'm getting high. And I thought I saw you in the middle of the night. Do I take the fall like the other times? Yes. Am I going mad? 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 With something happening here? Ooh, am I going mad? 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 Or is something happening here? Guess not. Take you downstairs just a little while. Yeah. Thought I heard just a glimmer of doubt. Yeah. Do I take the call like the other times? Yes. 'Cause I dreaded the day when I leave. And I swear it's the ones that I never get tired of, yeah. Should I take the call? Should I let it die? Yes. Am I going mad? 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 With something happening here? Ooh, am I going mad? Mad? Something happening here. I guess not. Say or talk in the little house. Thought I'd you call it in the dark night. Say or talk in the little house. Thought I'd you call it in the dark night. Say or talk in the little house. Thought I'd you call it in the dark night. Say your talk in the little house. Thought I'd you call it in the dark night.
There you have it, guys. That was my sleepover version of course, Mad. Let me know what you guys thought. Hopefully you loved it. Nadine says, #TKP sing along. I really hope some of you are whisper singing as you're enjoying your little bedtime singing with a pot of Nutella, perhaps. Wow, I just joined. This is amazing, says Leah. Good to see you, Leah. Thank you for joining. I'm loving that people are logging on now as well. What time is it for you, Leah? This month, I mean, it sounds like a French name. It must be an hour ahead. So you're looking at almost 1 a.m., which is awesome. I always hear, say you're talking to little owls. That's awesome. That's awesome, Mel. Say you'll talk in the little hours is the lyric, but I absolutely love little owls. And I love the idea. Now that we have this kind of whole canvas painted of a dragon speaking to a squirrel, why not have a bunch of owls surrounding who are talking as well, joining the conversation? Leah, who has just joined, is going to be terribly freaked out by what I just said, but you have to refer to the previous messages to understand what's going on. But we have someone in the thread has a pet lizard that is technically a dragon and an orphan squirrel joining in, and now we're going to hope that the owls turn up and start speaking. And then we are officially in some kind of like Sleeping Beauty scenario. Mel says, can't unhear it. Don't even bother unhearing it. It's so cool. I'm German, hehe. It's, of course, 20-1 where you are. Amazing. Well, thank you for joining. This is the TKP Sleepover Sessions. I'm trying not to go into my radio voice, even though it's so tempting. Dan Horn says, not quite bedtime, almost dinner time. Yes, because you're all the way in the US, which is really cool that you're joining us right now. I'm going to play you another hashtag TKP leftover. And this one, I just really wanted to play tonight. It was called, I think we decided on Stardust, I think is the name we went for it. And Stardust was the name that was based on the fact that I thought that when we play this live as a band, well, when we play it together as a band, when Chris hits the cymbal, it sounds like Stardust, and it's a really cool moment. And it's also called, so I think it was called Stardust in brackets How to Fall. I think that's what we're going for. That was the working title anyway. So here it is. Just finding the lyrics, guys. Just speak amongst yourselves. Loving the chat between Tom and Chris, the love chat here going on in the rhythm section. Tom thinks that Chris's cymbals give him goosebumps. How cute is that, guys? And his jazz ride, which is a cymbal, guys, is an incredible sound.
Calm all your bones, they're rigid like stones on ocean floors. You're keeping all your troubles behind, pressure's low. Will it be worth it? Oh, and you know there's room to grow, float to the surface, find a home. You're leaving all your troubles behind, sinking slow. Will it be worth it? How could you know? How can you fall down from nothing? How can you crawl when you're running? How will you fall down from nothing? It's hard to get your head around, spinning fast like planets and systems in a vast expanse. Would you find your buried? How could you know? How did you fall down from nothing? How can you crawl when you're running? How will you fall? How will you fall? Yeah. trees all around, lizards and squirrels making sounds, little owls screaming out, how would you fall? How would you fall? How did you fall down from nothing? How could you grow while you're running? How did you fall? How did you fall?
There you have it, guys. That was Stardust in brackets How to Fall, one of our hashtag TKP leftovers. I hope you guys noticed that I included some dragons and squirrels in the bridge just because I really wanted to be able to say that in a lyric. What is Dan saying? I'm picturing glitter jumping from the cymbal. I mean, that's a music video right there, guys. That needs to happen. That is exactly the visual experience of what that cymbal makes. Thank you for all the love, guys. This is such a beautiful song, including lizards and squirrels and owls. I'm so glad you guys noticed that. Thank you. Loved that. Fire we've got from Jack. Thank you. A lot of love from Jack. I've got to say thank you so much for all the compliments tonight, guys. It means a lot, and I've missed it. I'm not gonna lie. Not in a kind of I need my head to explode because I need that ego boost, but it means a lot. Thank you guys so much. I may fall asleep again in this morning. It sounds so comfortable. I mean, that's exactly what I want. I'm kind of hoping that out of the people, there are quite a few of you now in this YouTube video, and I really hope some of you actually have fallen asleep. That would be weirdly one of the goals of this experience. I hope it works. Love the animal cameo, says Mel. I thought you might like it. Thank you guys so much. So, I mean, I want to play some kind of TKP, what I'm calling TKP classics at the moment, but all it means is TKP songs that we've released already in the past. In the meantime, though, I'm going to play a song that I did using the loop pedal. I don't want to use the loop pedal tonight because it means me having a speaker that's relatively loud for me to hear what I'm doing. And I think my neighbors might actually kill me. So I'm gonna keep it low. I'm almost there, says Tom. Tom English is probably the most likely to fall asleep to this, and I would absolutely love this. The vision I'm having right now, this used to happen all the time, was that it's Tom just falling asleep, either lying down in the rehearsal room or at the table while we're doing some kind of band work. It used to happen when we all used to live together. Tom would just fall asleep with arms crossed, and it was the funniest thing in the world. So I'm hoping that's happening right now, Tom. I'm going to play you a tune which I loved playing. It's a cover. It's called Dancing on My Own, and I just thought it was a really appropriate song for tonight. Here we go. Dan Horner saying, I can see TKP lizards and squirrels t-shirts. I actually really like that. I've just realized you guys will never be able to tell me. I mean, tell me the next day. Tell me tomorrow if you fell asleep to some of these songs. That would make me really happy. Sorry, guys, I have to say goodnight. Else I'll turn into a pumpkin. Great Cinderella reference. Julia, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Have a great night. Sleep tight.
Somebody said you got a new friend. Does she love you better than I can? Big black sky over my town. I know where you're at, I bet she's around. Yeah, I know it's stupid, just gotta see it for myself. I'm in the corner, watching you kiss her. Oh, I'm right over here, why can't you see me? Oh, I'm giving it my all, I'm not the guy you're taking home. Oh, I keep dancing on my own. Just gonna dance all night. I'm so messed up, so out of line. It's a big black cloud over my town. I know where you're at, I know she's around, yes. Yeah, I know, it's stupid, just gotta see it for myself. I'm in the corner, watching you kiss her. Oh, oh, I'm right over here, why can't you see me? Oh, oh, I'm giving it my all, I'm not the guy you're taking home. Oh, I keep dancing on my own. I'm in the corner, watching you kiss her. I'm right over here, why can't you see me? I'm giving it my all, I'm not the guy you're taking home. Ooh, I'll keep dancing on my own.
There you have it, guys. That was my little take on, of course, the amazing Dancing on My Own, which is a tune by Robin, which I absolutely love. And it's just so heartfelt. And it was actually, I'm slightly worried for my neighbors right now, but that little high bit, I'm giving it my all. That's reaching up for me. So I had to belt that one out. It just felt wrong not doing that. Thank you for all the love in the chat, guys. It's been such a cool evening, and I've had such a good time. I'm so glad we actually ended up doing this. I know we were talking about it for so long, and it's just such a cool atmosphere, and I really hope we can do this at some point with the guys. That'd be really, really sweet to have like a proper session. We could do it in our rehearsal space, or maybe on my roof or something. That could be something really interesting. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. It's really cool to be back and speak to you all again. It's been an absolute pleasure. I think I'm going to play you one more song and leave you at the strike of midnight. I think I'm going to try and fit it in. And I just want to go back and do just Vagabond, just for good old time's sake, and for you guys to sing along, maybe whisper it along at home if you can. Thank you guys so much again for joining me. This is going to be my last song. It's been such a cool time for the hashtag TKP Sleepover. Thank you so much again.
Sorry. I'm giving it my friends won't talk to me 'cause I left my home. At the age of 17, I always felt so alone. I moved from sea to sea like a skipping stone. It's a desperate life for me as a vagabond. It's been a long time now since I laid down my head. I'm feeling like a man on the run, trying to get rid of his tracks. And it's been going for so long, I'm handing myself in. But finding out where to, wouldn't even know where to begin. Yeah, I took for granted everything that you're given for free. A place to sleep, place to eat, place to meet and greet and lay all my feet. I'm gonna have to get used now to the life that I lead. Yeah, a vagabond running around is the life for me. Yeah, my friends won't talk to me 'cause I left my home. At the age of 17, I always felt so alone. I moved from sea to sea like a skipping stone. Yeah, it's a destined life for me as a vagabond. I don't know when or why I split up my heads. All I know is the choices I made are now in the past. But this is the last time, babe, I'm pouring out my soul. Gotta come to grips with the fact that I'm never coming home. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh. I've walked too long now, the dust is on the road now, I'm never coming home. I've walked too long now, my dragon's on the road and my squirrel's coming home. Yes, I've walked too long now, the dust is on the road now, I'm never coming home. Ooh, I've walked too long now, the dust is on the road now, I'm never coming home. Ooh, yeah, my friends won't talk to me 'cause I left my home. At the age of 17, always felt so alone. Yeah, I moved from sea to sea like a skipping stone. It's a destined life for me as a vagabond. Yeah, my friends won't talk to me 'cause I left my home. At the age of 17, always felt so alone. Yeah, I moved from sea to sea like a skipping stone. It's a destined life for me as a vagabond.
Thank you guys so much for joining me for this amazing late night kind of TKP special. It's been so much fun. Eugenie says, thank you for this amazing session. Wishing everyone a good night / good day / good evening. Hope that we'll be able to have another sleepover session this year. Hopefully we'll, with all the TKP members. Absolutely. That would be such a special moment. And I really, really, really appreciate you guys joining tonight. It's been so much fun. I've had an amazing time. I'm going to head off to bed, and I hope you guys are nice and comfortable. I hope you finished that pot of Nutella by now, and you're about to head to the slumberland and have amazing dreams, hopefully of dragons and squirrels and owls and whatever else ends up appearing. Thank you very much for this calm time. It was great. I'm looking forward to the next chance to join live sessions. Thank you, Noriko, arigato. Have an amazing day. Thank you guys so much. Night night, TK peeps. Have a great day. See you very soon, guys. It's been such a pleasure, and I've missed you very, very much. And this has been such a cool opportunity to get to chat to you guys again. So thank you. Take care of you. Love you very much. Stay safe. And remember, this too shall pass. I can't do it as well as Tom Hanks. I can't do it. Take care of yourselves, guys. I'll see you soon.